Hello friends, my name is Taruna Chopra from Maharaja Agrisend International College, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. In this lesson, we are going to talk about HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. HTML, as I've already told you, stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it is used for designing the web pages. The pages which we see when we browse the internet, those pages are known as the web pages. You must have seen many websites which have the home pages, and the subsequent pages, they are the web pages. In HTML, we have a series of elements. These elements basically tell the browser how it is supposed to display the contents in the page. The elements in the HTML are represented as tags. HTML can have many elements or tags, like it can have the heading, it can have tags for table, it can have tags for displaying the list, and so on. The tags themselves are not displayed, but whatever is contained in the tags, that will be displayed on the page. Let's take a look at a simple HTML document. These are the main components of an HTML page. So whatever code you want to display in a web page, they are contained within the HTML tags. All the tags, they have a beginning tag, and also they have an end tag. The first tag that we encounter inside the HTML is the head tag. The head tag contains the metadata, or that is the information about what your page is all about. And then we also have the body section, and whatever content you want to display in your page, that will go inside the body. In the page that we are currently viewing, we have a heading tag and we have a paragraph tag. The heading tag, as the name itself suggests, is H1, and it will display anything that you want to write in the page as a heading that will be contained in H1. The heading tags can extend from H1 till H6, where H1 is the largest or the biggest and H6 is the smallest. This is how your web page will look like when you will run it. So here we have the description for all the things that we saw in our web page. We have the HTML, which is the root element. Then we have the head element, which is the meta information. Title is the name that you want to give to your page. Body contains all the content that is going to be visible in your web page. Then H1 is for the heading and P is for the paragraph. The HTML tags, whatever tags you are writing, they are always contained within the angle brackets. And we have pairs for these kinds of tags, like we have a start tag and we have an end tag. The end tag is represented with a slash. These are also known as the start tag or the end tag, and so on. There is one thing that you need to understand whenever you are displaying a web page. For that, you will need a web browser. You can use any web browser, whether it is Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Safari. But of course, yes, you will be needing a web browser to display the page. Again, this is the page structure of an HTML. So we have two main sections, that is the head section and we have the body section. If you want to write the code for your HTML, you will use a text editor. The common text editors, you can use Notepad or maybe you can use TextEdit. These are the most popular editors in which you can write the code. Whenever you want to save your HTML page, you will save it with the .html extension. You can also use the .htm. For the systems which support a 3-letter extension. To view your web page, you can simply double click, and by default the page is going to open with a web browser. Again, we have already seen the headings. They range from H1 till H6. This is how they are going to look like. H1 is the biggest and H6 is the smallest. For HTML paragraphs, you use the P tag. Whatever you are writing within the B tag, that is displayed as a paragraph in your web page. Thank you so much.